power unto you. I hope all of my friends is having a most amazing day. If your day has already begun or if you're just getting up, blessings and power unto you, okay? And may the Spirit of the Lord keep you covered, and may the laughter and the joy be upon your life throughout the day, and may kindness as well, keep you in a good spirit as well. Oh God, I thank you. If God woke you up this morning, come on and tell God thank you. You realize you still got breath in you. Come on, tell God thank you. This is the day that the Lord has made. Come on, let's rejoice and be glad in it. The power of self mastery. That is the title and the name of the message today that I want to talk about. First of all, thank you, friends, for coming in, being supportive, new friends, as well as, friends that has been with me for some time. I appreciate you, and I send out peace, light, and love unto you as well. Thank you for being on this particular journey with me, as you choose, to stop in or stop by to listen and just to see what your friend is talking about. I appreciate you. And remember, we don't all have to agree with everything, because this is your journey that you're living, just as well as this is my own personal journey. But as you know, friends, I am in this space and in the present of the now, doing my own inner work, and I'm happy about it, that I'm given an opportunity. And I believe in the power of prayer. I believe that there is a God, that God created and gave us breath. I believe that God still is doing miracles. God is all what you call providing for each vessel that is living. I also believe, though, that we have to get in a position to change our thoughts, and we have to begin to run with the vision and the purpose and understanding why we are here as well. And this is the reason of this conversation, talking about self-mastery. And the reason why I want to talk about self-mastery, because I truly believe it is connected up with all of God's knowing divinely, of God understanding our purpose and the reason why we showed up. Self mastery will allow, okay, if you connect and align your vessel up, okay, with the divine source, with God, the Most High, all power, you know, it will allow you to become aware of the obstacles and the challenges, okay, that may want to give you some setbacks or some pushbacks and things, or those things that need an attention to work upon. And when you become aware of the awareness that God is speaking unto you, that is an opportunity. And remember, friends, I don't want you to feel as if, the race is given to those that is running so quickly. That is not what time it is. The race is never given to the swift, okay? Never. But it's to those that endure to the end. And what do I mean about that? Meaning that you go at your pace, long as you're in a good position, long as you're in a position knowing that you showing up to do this inner work, that you are going to actually put some time into it, mastering those things that God have assigned you to do in this earthly realm. Not to say that you are perfect, but you're going to take some time and you're going to love on this present timing that God has given us, because it's just fleeting moments that we're living in. And I am so thankful to be aware and to be awakened that God is constantly, loving on all of us, okay, through the good and through the bad. But you have to apply the grace and the mercy for yourself, because it has already been divinely given unto you. So receive that grace and mercy and be kind to yourself as you navigate life and as you move along in life. And the reason why you want to have the grace and mercy for yourself, because it will not have you to give up, okay? You will be steadfast and unmovable, even when you find yourself meditating, okay? When you find yourself praying, when you find yourself in a space or having time to be silent, having that place to whereby you have no disturbance. This is your spiritual journey being equipped with and moving in. Then you can actually visualize and see the things that you want to change in your life. Friends, for me, I've been having an amazing time showing up in my particular life, in my spiritual journey, doing this inner work, mastering the things that I need to master in my life, handling business and taking care of business, and on the way as I need to rest, I rest, but I always keep in mind that, listen, these thoughts that is within my mindset, if they're not right, if they're not aligned with the Most High, then I am empowered to change the way that I think, to change the way that I see things. I am empowered to do that because God has created each and every individual vessel to have that type of power. No one is counted out in this earthly realm. Even if choices is being choose, okay, that does not align up with God. As long as you got breath in you, friends, you can do the work of self-mastery. But self-mastery comes with knowing that even if, in your space, and you are trying to change someone. You cannot change individuals, but you can change yourself. And as you are changing yourself and as you're desiring things to change, maybe for someone else, you have to pay attention and to understand, as long as you're sending out the right energy, okay, and the right spirit to that individual. In other words, you release them unto God, unto the Creator, unto the divine, all knowing. You release them and everything from out of, your will unto the hands of God. And as long as you stay self-centered, in your particular journey and thing, and when I say self-centered, not an ego, but self-centered to hear what the Spirit of the Lord has to speak unto you, and long as you're in this journey, taking your time, okay? And the reason why I say your time, because when you're in a rush trying to achieve something, sometimes you may miss the lesson along the way. So that's why I say be kind to yourself in this particular journey. Learn the things that you need to learn by all means necessary. If God used you as a vessel to share along the way and to motivate others and to encourage them as well to stay on the post. Good morning, friends, and thank you for coming in. And good afternoon to the other individuals that may be in different spaces in this YouTube space, wherever you may be living at. I want to say thank you so much. I appreciate you. I really do. When I say I do because you're taking your time to say good morning or good afternoon, good morning and good afternoon to the ones that are in a different space. Thank you. Talking about self-mastery, but self-mastery is given unto us all, and it becomes so beautiful and so enlightened when we wake up and when we realize that God is all one. Meaning, when I say all one, God created us, He purpose-filled us, but in other words, the source just include all of us in it. I truly believe that there is no separation, okay, in God. I truly believe that. My last post that I explained, okay, about my journey, and as God began to feel and pour within me, I had to change my way of how I seen things, how I looked at things, and how I view life on this spiritual journey. It really allowed me to have the freedom and the space to where about I'm doing this inner work. And I also understand that, listen, you don't have to be perfect in this life. The only thing you have to do is truly show up and have the love in your heart, but divinely allow God to pour into you. Everything else will fall in place. And when I say fall in place for your good, even on this journey, if you're having challenges. Everything know how to work out, long as you got the right mindset. And this is something that I truly emerge myself in. I say, as long as my mindset and my heart is right, I'm good. And I really mean that. Long as my heart and my mindset is right, I am good, meaning that I'm not sowing anything that is negative in my thoughts. And if those negative things come, I'm reversing, okay, that particular temperament that want to stay and linger in my mindset so that it can produce something else. I immediately, because this is the inner work, the self-mastery, that I believe that God want me to work on. So I am being okay with it. And it's a good thing because it gives you power, it gives you discipline, it makes you aware, of what triggers you. It makes you aware, of the things that you have accomplished in the spiritual journey. It really makes you just want to see the love in everybody. Even if it's not love coming from the individual, it makes you, align your spirit up with God. Isn't God good? How he give us grace and mercy, and how he will continue to pour into us daily, because truly God loads us up daily with benefits. So speak those things in your life as though they are, although they're not. Learn to master your thoughts. Learn to think, the way that Christ wants you to think. Also, I talk about Christ because when I discovered, okay, like I said in my last video, it got a lot of nuggets in there that I was talking about. I realized that I was searching and looking for Christ on the outside, okay? Praying as if God was on the outside of me. But when I realized, because I was awakened to a renewed mindset when God had a conversation with me and said, I live within you, daughter. And the power is within you to change anything. You're waiting, okay, for the image of Christ to appear and to change it for you, when God said you have to do the inner work. You have to do that change in your life, because if you don't do the change, then who's going to do it for you? Of course, life come with criticism upon yourself or probably upon other individuals. But when you begin to do the inner work, then you master the things, okay, that you used to see in a different way, to whereby you was really too hard on yourself. So just remember, friends, the self-mastery work is within you to do. God have given you the assignment to do it. The only thing you have to do is keep your faith, not the religion or the religious, okay? That divine faith that separates, okay, all of what you call the division, and you see God as one God, to whereby he blesses us all. Now, I'm not saying you can't continue to pray and to have faith in whatever you say your suit is in. But the way, and these is just my thoughts, whatever suit that I'm in, say if I didn't choose to be in this journey, studying Christ's character and everything, if I choose it another journey because it fitted me. For me, and these are just my thoughts, if I am in this particular present right now and how I think, if it's not equipped in me with love and the power to forgive and to see the peace and the light and the unity and the beauty, okay, of my journey, then I will have to undo that particular suit, because if it's not producing that, then I can't wear it in this particular earthly realm, because it does not fit me. I want to be able to self-mastery the things that God sent me here to do. And one thing I understand, that love, okay, that expands. I'm sending it unto my friends right now. When you connect it up in your meditation and the power of prayer, which my friends do, I'm sure that some of my friends are already tapped in, tuned in, and turned on. And you are not just, vibrating on the level that we're about, now that whatever you say that you believe in, it has to be used as a source to whereby it is weaponizing individuals, because they're not on your journey, in that particular religion, or speaking the religious, because you're breaking those barriers from off of you right now, to whereby we should be able to love everybody, period. Because the one thing I love truly about Christ really was an individual from the character that I seen. Christ didn't come to heal the righteous. He came for the unrighteous, those individuals that needed the help and needed to work on the self-mastery of the power that was in them. Christ, once again, I'm going to say, it did not come, to weaponize anyone. But Christ had a way, was making things plain and clear to allow each and every individual at that time to do their own inner work. Christ was very forgiving. Christ was very prophetic because of the all-knowing that was within Christ, at that present and at that time. Christ was able to understand the awareness of trouble, the awareness of where division came from, just the awareness of knowing that being connected up to the divine power that Christ stated that, listen, I'm going to exit up from out of here. Christ's statements, and everything may not be exactly, but Christ was aware that he was here for a short period of time to do the work and to make a difference in his earthly journey. So when I look at, the image of what I can find some value in, not the historical factor, once again, not the things that keep the division of what you say that is making you show up with the light, but whatever you're studying, if it got some dynamic light in it, because it's good and bad and anything that you're saying that you're connecting up with to do, because the reason why I say good and bad, because it takes you to do the inner work to make it now become good and worthy on your journey. Because just because I like Christ's character, if I don't connect up and do this inner work, then it will work against me. So whatever that you may, be doing in your particular life, for think on these things that is pure and that is lovely. Oh God, I thank you. Friends, thank you once again. Continue to do your self-mastery work. Don't have no doubt in your mindset. Give yourself the grace, and mercy that you need, because it has already been given unto you. Understand that anything that you're trying to do and anything that you're trying to accomplish, there are solutions to it, Even if God got to redirect you, on your particular journey, it's a reason for redirecting. Never worry about what somebody else is doing, because that's their business and their journey. And try to choose not to want to have somebody else's shoes, because you don't even know the shoes, what they worn and what they got and how they got it, whether or not it was legal or illegal. But when you have on your divine shoes, in this earthly realm, then you can travel lightly and say that, listen, I've shown up for myself and I'm doing the work. I can't even be so bothered about what you got going on, and how that it's appearing that you have more. In reality, we all have everything we need. If you live and be thankful for those small, simple things, Be thankful for whatever you got, Especially wealth. Never complain about wealth. If you have income coming in, tell God, thank you. If you want it multiplied, ask the divine source to multiply it for you, Be a master in your own thoughts to see things how you want it to go. After all, God have divinely sent you here for a purpose and for a reason. I'm all about motivation. I'm all about encouragement. I'm all about the renewing of the mindset. So even, when something comes, at me, toward me, presenting things that may create a negative thought or may allow me, possibly, to get from out of, this particular suit that God have given me, because truly it's a blessing, I have an opportunity to see all things, to how that they can be worked out for the goodness of God. One thing about God, I'm going to say it again, and as always, God is about peace, light, and love. So whatever that need to be self-mastery in the life, in your spiritual journey, don't be afraid to do the work, get the counseling that you need if you need it for the individuals that may need it. Never be afraid of those tough areas in life. Always be true to thyself too, because the realness and the true part to yourself, meaning that you can own the things that you did when your mindset was not renewed and when you were not doing the things that you were supposed to do. That's self-mastery work within you. You can own those things. So when you own those things in your life, there is power in your own self-mastery, and you can be thankful. When you good with God, God is good with you. Oh God, I thank you. Amen. We need to be thankful for what God has blessed us with and focus on ourselves. Yes, that's a beautiful thing. Yes, it is. And on that note, friends, I just want to say thank everyone for coming here this morning and things and just being on your own particular journey on the way, sharing it, being kind to, individuals. And not only that, understanding that, listen, that grace and mercy that God has given all of us, it belongs to you, okay? Know that and believe it. And when you find yourself with moments and minutes, always share prayers to those ones that may need it. Ask God, allow you to pray for individuals. It's all about, the love that God have given all of us. And when you can see love in all things, even when there's no love, I'm learning to see love in places, okay, that is no love, but I can still see God divine power if we change our thoughts and change our thinking. This is the message for the day concerning the self-mastery parts, the thoughts that are within you, okay? You can change them, okay? You can change them, okay? According to the Lord's will, He have purpose filled your life. He have provided everything that you need. If you want more, be good to yourself and be good to God, okay? And if things are not going the way that you want them to go, ask God what is the lesson, okay, as well as the solution. But remember, self-master the work within you, okay, in order to show up for the next challenge that could possibly come into your life. I don't want to tell my friends or make my friends think that in this life, just because you have been reawakened and renewed, that you will not have challenges. That will be a setup and it won't be truthful. You just have self-mastered with your mindset. You have renewed it to allow the divine Holy Spirit to live within you, to unction you, and to be aware of what you need to do. Oh God, I thank you. God, I thank you. Why is it called a divine through if you have to stop? I don't understand that, what you're saying, friend, because if you were in the live chat for quite some time, I would encourage you to go back and review this particular video because I be expressing myself all the time over and over. And my friends will definitely tell you I'm kind of consistent in talking about God, divine power, and love. But this is the space to where about I talk about God, the power of prayer. God is a, divine providing source. God has given each and everybody to do their own inner work if you choose to do it. I believe that there is no division. Division is created because we're in this earthly realm that we're about. We're not wrestling really against flesh and blood. We are against spirits and principality that resides in high wicked places that do not want us to show up in our journey to get the full understanding of our purpose and our choice in this life. These are my thoughts. I'm showing up. I'm being present. I am making, okay, this particular journey in my life be full with peace, light, and love, and I spread it out unto the friends that come here, and it is connecting throughout the world. Matter of fact, I believe that your prayer, your meditation, your silence, but especially prayer, it has no limitation. Prayer goes wherever it need to go at and how you want to direct it in a positive way. So when you have time, and I just speak this to my friends, continue to pray for those individuals. It would be appreciated because I definitely appreciate prayers as individuals pray for me, and I appreciate praying for others, sending them out that peace, light, and love. Friends, have a great day. Blessings and power unto you. Stay encouraged, stay motivated, okay? Keep yourself hype at all time. If you need to put on some music that you love, dance to it, you know what I mean? Move your feet, move your body. If you got to go and exercise, if God is telling you to change up your diet, whatever that God may be doing, thank you for the love. Do it for you, okay? Self-mastery, the things that is purpose-filled in your life. Remember, this is your particular journey, okay, that God have created you to evolve in. Once again, have a great day. I definitely appreciate you and much love unto you, okay? Blessings and power unto you. Once again, keep your notifications on. If you want to subscribe to this channel too, the three dots, you can subscribe. Thank you for the individuals that has been making a difference, by growing this particular space. I appreciate you. I, don't count anything out. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, okay? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Everyone have a great day. Thank you.